Right, like, bitch, I'm gonna pay for everybody's shit to get ran over and told what the fuck to do. I'm gonna pay for your flight to come here. I'm gonna pay for this place for to come here. And you tell me what the rules are. You tell me if I can have my people come over and we can hang out. You tell me if I'm allowed to come to your party. Bitch, please. This is my party. Bitch, this is my Airbnb. You get the fuck out. You go sleep in your car then. That's what you can do for me. Y'all are just built different than me, boo. Y'all are very built different. That's what I will tell you. Who is this? AJ Papa, who is this? You out of there, boo. Yeah, ain't that much makeup in the motherfucking world. Got a motherfucker sneaking in like that's the mama and the daddy. What, boo? Huh? What? Boo, please. What you say, T?
What happened?
What? Did you just come from Bryce Alive?
No. I've been in here, but I heard you say somebody. Well, what happened?
Girl, they trying to make Squirrel out to be this motherfucking weird, predatory person. Just all these fucking weird ass narratives. He was wrong. They snuck in the house. They waited till Rose went to sleep, got out, creeped like a panther, and then went in when she wasn't supposed to be there. What?
Oh, and he said he didn't know that.
Please.
That's why I didn't discuss it, because you glitching. Can you hear me?
Y'all can hear you.
Okay.
I hate to defend the appliance today. I really hate to defend a whole refrigerator Maytag today. But I guess I'm going to have to clock into the front. Sorry, just one second. This girl did not bring it to the app. Okay, somebody else brought it to the app. She never was uncomfortable.
Who said she brought it to the app?
Hold on. Who said that I was talking to you?
Y'all can't hear me?
But who said that she brought it to the app?
I'm just saying, for them to say that he snuck in and boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo, I'm trying to talk about what you just shared with the class, right? Okay. I'm talking about the conversation that happened over there, okay? Right. And what I'm trying to say is, at the end of the day, she never brought it. She wasn't uncomfortable with him. She just said she didn't want no niggas in the house, and somebody agreed to it.
Stop right there. You said that she didn't say she was uncomfortable with him? So Rose wasn't uncomfortable with him?
She was uncomfortable with the fact that he was there. I'm saying she never brought it to the app and said that she was uncomfortable. Somebody else brought it to the app and said she was uncomfortable. She told him.
That's the goalpost being moved, because I don't care who brought it to the app. I don't care about that part. Who cares about that part?
Okay.
I don't care.
So I did talk to Squirrel. I asked Squirrel. Okay. I said, how do you feel about, I heard you were really upset. Who? He said he had no idea that was a boundary that she set.
I am Evolve. I'm not playing no games today.
He said he didn't even know until it was brought to the app.
So he said didn't even know he wasn't supposed to be in there. Is that what you're saying?
That's what he said. So that's why I said I wasn't going to discuss. I didn't discuss it on my platform because.
So my thing was,
I asked him. He said he didn't know.
If that's the case, then what is they talking about? And what was Blaze talking about yesterday? I think he might have heard a clip or something where it was like, now the new discovery is apparently they waited in the car until Rose fell asleep and then snuck in there and crept in there.
Okay, they're saying why sneak in then. We can't say he snuck in. We can't say he snuck in. It could have been, I don't know, right? Because I don't know the details. He said he didn't know.
Y'all missing the part. Where Nina texted her and said, Squirrel was coming over tonight. She said, I thought you said there was going to be no men over here. She said, well, he's still coming over. There is going to be him there tonight. Okay, Rose decided to go to bed, and she brought her nigga in. I don't know about sneak or creep or through the house, but what I do know is she told her, my nigga coming over tonight. And she said, I thought you said no niggas is going to be at the house. And she said, well, that nigga's going to come over tonight.
And he
we wasn't really diving in fully, but we are now kind of.
Where are we getting that he snuck in?
We're not
getting off track. We're not getting off track.
He said it yesterday.
We're not getting off track because this is important. That man said he had no idea that was a boundary set. How are we assuming that man snuck in?
Hey, so let me get this straight. Motherfuckers was feeling some type of way about something that ain't got shit to do with him?
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah, everybody. I'll say everybody.
Is this your first day here?
You know I be here, but I don't be paying attention because
You know we all care about shit that don't have shit
No,
to do with us.
I'm not talking about the people here. I'm talking about like
said before the trip
I'm
took
talking
place.
about the situation
I believe
at
that.
hand.
But how do we know she communicated that with him? That's my point. Like, there was a boundary set true between her and Nina. It wasn't her, Nina, and Squo on the phone.
I'm talking about the situation at hand. Like if me and Bray cool and I'm like, yo, I'm about to bring whoever over and they not making advances or nothing towards you, why does that matter who I have with me?
It's the thing. This is where the fuck up was, and this is where Nina fucked up at. Nina agreed to not have no people over there. So Nina, if you agreed to that, you should have stuck to that. That's the only point that anybody has on that side of it. On the flip side of my side, I acknowledge that Nina ass should have not agreed with it because it could have never been me. I would never agree. You're not my mama. You're not my daddy. I'm not sneaking nobody around a fuck thing that I paid for. I don't know what the fuck these people was thinking. They had Billy Badass walking up in that bitch, terrorizing him, telling him what the fuck to do with their shit. That could never be me. We all move differently. If I ever bought you a flight and a plane ticket to get you to a place, and bitch, you think you better have a party and say I can't come because I'm with somebody else?
Whose thing was it?
It was $2 thing, but Nisha Lauren flew her there. But then she told Nisha she couldn't come to an event or a party or her something because she was with HB or some shit like that. Girl, you're crazy. Then on top of that, a motherfucker paid for the Airbnb. It's my money. If I pay for an Airbnb and I wanted anything, I'm going to get what I want. Meaning, if I want a girl to come over, she's going to come over if I pay for it. If I want a nigga to come over, he's going to come over because I paid for it.
So it was Nina's
anybody
Airbnb?
that's going to stop me from letting anybody come to anything that I motherfucker paid for.
Blazer said Squo changed the plans. How can Squo change the plans? He said it came out of Squo's mouth.
Wait, so it was Nina's Airbnb?
And he but he said Squo changed.
Even if she did agree to it, even if she did agree to it, if it's my Airbnb, I got the right to change my mind. What the fuck? Who the fuck y'all think y'all is?
I would.
I mean, I do understand though, Arby's, if she don't want to be around no strange men and you
and I get that. So if that if that's the case, I paid for it. Move your ass out. Get the fuck out.
And this is the only problem.
But that's about you that she's fat, and if Nina couldn't do it, Nina could say no.
This is the only problem that I have with the situation because that's where it goes in the with strange men and everything. Now the narrative is being painted on Squo, who, in my opinion, is an innocent bystander, and not on top of being an innocent bystander, one of the most respectful men to women on Messy Talk. So now he's a strange man and a weird and a stranger, and y'all don't know what could have happened. That's the part that I don't like. Y'all go down this slippery slope. Hold on. People, it's not you. I'm talking about in general. People go down this slippery slope. Now it's all of a sudden thinking about all the stuff that Squo would have done and been standing over her when she was asleep, and y'all don't know what could have happened and done this and done that. That's the part I don't like. Y'all, it's like
that right here.
I don't get it.
Hold on. Because that's what I'm talking about, though. Because at the end of the day, once again, like Bray said, she agreed. But at the same time, if I paid for this motherfucker and I decide to change my mind, one, I have the right to change my mind. Two, all this strange shit is kind of weird because motherfuckers is fantasizing something strange fucking happening. Y'all weird for that shit. Because it'd have been different if he did something in the process while he was there. Then it'd be like, all right, nigga, you strange. But just to imagine or fantasize that a nigga was being
you're forgetting that this was a business arrangement, and within the contract, it was for her to pay her round trip flight plus her accommodation.
I said no.
Part of the accommodations agreement was that no one would spend the night with them. No men would be there. And she agreed prior to her flying out there. This was a business arrangement. Was this a written agreement? Yes, she paid for her accommodation. This was a business arrangement.
But I don't know why we're all of a sudden upset about some part of the business arrangement being broken when Rose went outside of the business arrangement and came early and got the flight. So the first person who broke the business, I'm always clocked in. The first person who broke the business arrangement was Rose. Boo, if you was to come here, then why the fuck is you coming early on outside of business? Let's stop with the it's business and motherfuckers can't change their mind. If that's the case, Rose should have changed her mind and came early. Everybody changed.
Okay, so she's saying that Nina was involved in that. No, she's saying that Nina was involved in that decision making. That's what she's saying. Her argument to what you just said is that
Whole
Nina
thing was a
was
fake business trip,
involved
boo. Please,
and actually wanted her
please.
to come Thursday so that she can stay at the Airbnb on Thursday.
The fuck?
Okay, so hold on, so
This is
Bray,
weird.
because I
Welcome,
see that
Bella.
you're focused on the scroll situation, Bray, and good day, everyone. The issue is when it got brought to the app, somebody said that Rose said she was uncomfortable with Squall. She never said those words. She never mentioned it. Squall heard about it and blew up and went off on Rose, talking about, well, we was hanging out here, hanging out there. You didn't seem uncomfortable then. Why all of a sudden now? But the issues in that story was when he was talking about all the times he was around her, he failed to mention that he also was in that Airbnb at one point when Rose didn't know he was in there. So it's like, if you didn't do nothing wrong, why were you tiptoeing when you were telling the story? He was afraid to say Nina's name. He was afraid to give certain details and kept telling HB to be quiet. Like, what are we talking about? If he felt like he did nothing wrong, why was he moving like that when it was brought to the act?
I didn't say he didn't do anything wrong. I
Because
don't know
most
if he.
niggas don't be
I don't
trying to
know.
be messy for real, for real.
Hold on. Somebody said, and let me read this, and I'm gonna let y'all or actually y'all continue so I can find this comment.
Okay, but where did we get he was tiptoeing around the house though?
Blaze is up here. He can answer that now. Somebody said,
Where's
Rose
that
fell
part of the story?
asleep.
I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, so basically they were sitting outside in the driveway waiting for Rose to fall asleep. The friend pulled up, gave Nina Rose's charger for her phone and saw Swole in the car. Rose said she woke up to a missed call from Nina basically calling her to see if she was asleep. And she saw them
Rose
in the
said
house when
that?
she woke up and heard
Rose said
them
that?
moving around in the house.
Did Rose say that, Blaze? That she woke up to a
Yes,
call by Nina or
Rose said
whatever?
that.
So that's where the discrepancy is coming in. It's being an assumption made about what that missed call was about. She's assuming it was the call to see if she was asleep, but it could have been a call to say, girl, we here, and I'm about to let you know I'm bringing this nigga in this house. We don't know what
Right.
the missed call was about.
Texted her earlier that evening and said that Nina asked her, was it okay for him to come over? She never replied back to that text.
I wish the fuck I would. Y'all just, that's what somebody said. Imagine if somebody booked you to do braids and then quote unquote played on your top or something like that. Y'all know I'm very different. If I'm very grateful and understanding of so many things. When a motherfucker is doing something like paying for your flights and paying for this and paying, I'm different. I mean, I can't come in and tell you what the fuck to do. I'm a grateful ass nigga. Thank you for booking my flight. Thank you for getting me a place to stay. Thank you for this. Bitch, I would not come there trying to tell you what the fuck to do like I'm the Don Dada and I'm running shit. It just wouldn't be me. It wouldn't be me, especially if I'm depending on you to get the fuck back home. Boo, you tell me I can't have this nigga come in here and then the next day you tell me that I need to get you a plane ticket back home. I'm just different. I'm different. I'm very grateful. That's how I handle business, boo. It can never be me. It can never. So don't use me as an example.
Speak about what T said. He did know. He knew because the original plan was for him to be at the Airbnb. He said out of his mouth, the reason he changed the plans is because he knew that she was going to be there. He was supposed to get his own room, but he didn't and wound up sleeping in the car. That's why they waited till she fell asleep so she wouldn't know he was there. But I'm out.
Okay, bet. Alrighty. Bryson, you're here.
And Bradley, all right, you say that somebody paying for this and somebody paying for that. Now I know this probably might sting a little bit. Don't take it
the biggest thing.
Okay, but hold on, don't take it personal. Listen.
I don't.
Now, all right.
Before you speak, because I'm gonna throw one back at you.
Look. Let me finish.
Okay, Twister.
Just because somebody flew you out, booked your Airbnb, does not mean you're supposed to do whatever you want to do, and they can do whatever they want to do to you.
What was done to Rose?
Why you didn't fuck? All right, let's get to why you didn't fuck Rizzy when Rizzy sent you to California? Why that?
God, this nigga.
When did Rose get fucked? What are you talking about?
What I'm saying, nigga, I'm saying you pretty much saying that this lady's supposed to it's supposed to be okay just because somebody booked her
I
flight
never said anything
and
was
just
supposed to be
somebody
okay.
paid. That's what it seems like to me.
Well,
That's
you
what
need
you're
to get
saying.
that fucking crack out your
And
ears.
stay with
Bitch,
Rizzy.
you was too busy on live walking down memory lane, bitch. You would have been over here hearing
Right.
that. Come in and read the room, bitch, and get out of memory lane, bitch. We in the future and the present, nigga. We're not in the
My
past right
whole
now, bitch. We're here.
Arby's, don't write me, Arby's.
my whole thing is if I pay for
Beat
the
the fuck out of his
Airbnb and we
baby. Don't
agreed
write
on
me,
something,
nigga.
I paid for this motherfucker. If you feel
Right.
uncomfortable, you can get out. Like I'm not stopping you.
Well, how would she get out if she was asleep? At the end of the day, this is on Nina. Nina knows that. They talked about on the back end. She's now blocked. Okay? It falls on Nina. End the story. If there is an agreement prior to, I even told Nina, me and Nina even talked about it prior to the trip. And she said, I ain't gonna have nobody in there. He has his own place. She already knew prior to how the girl felt about it. It was part of their arrangement. Rose would have never agreed to come if she thought some niggas, strange ass niggas, was gonna be in there. It don't matter how cool you are. Jeffrey Dahmer was cool too, so the lady said. And what happened to
Hell
them?
yeah.
But hold on.
It
Y'all
don't
said
matter how
hold
cool
on.
you
Y'all
is.
said
Yeah, you may be cool to hang out with Kiki. Let's take some shots, but nigga, you ain't sleeping.
I agree with
You
this,
may be
Nina.
standing up
Stop.
over me.